Dear friends, today, we begin a journey, one that is not outward, but inward. A journey described not by modern instruments, but by ancient seers. A journey recorded in one of the most mysterious and profound texts of the Vedic tradition, the Garbha Upanishad. This Upanishad does not speak of temples or rituals. It does not begin with the sky or the stars. Instead, it turns its gaze to the smallest, darkest, and most forgotten space of all, the womb. According to the sages of the Veda and Shastra, the womb is not merely a biological chamber. It is the first ashram of the soul. A sacred passage where life begins, consciousness awakens, and karma takes form. The Garbha Upanishad answers questions most humans never pause to ask. How does birth truly occur? How does the soul enter the womb? What does the unborn child experience? Why does suffering begin even before birth? And why does the soul forget everything the moment it is born? This is not just religious poetry. It is an ancient spiritual science, a bridge between body, mind, consciousness, and eternity. A rare Upanishad with a unique vision. Among the many Upanishads that explore Brahman, Atman, and liberation, the Garbha Upanishad stands apart. While most Upanishads focus on realization after birth, this sacred text looks before birth. It explains how the human body is formed, how life energy enters matter, how consciousness awakens inside the womb, and how karma determines the very circumstances of birth. According to this Shastra, the human body is not accidental. It is not random biology. It is a carefully structured outcome of past actions. The sages describe the womb as a laboratory of creation, where the laws of karma, nature, and consciousness operate together. The Garbha Upanishad explains that no birth is random. When the accumulated karmas of a soul become ripe, nature prepares a path. Parents are not chosen by chance, they are selected according to karmic resonance. At the moment when the elements of the mother and father unite, the soul, still in its subtle form, is drawn toward that womb. This attraction is not physical. It is karmic. Like iron drawn to a magnet, the soul is pulled toward the environment that matches its unresolved actions, tendencies, and desires. The Upanishad describes this entry as a divine and subtle event, not merely a biological one. Once the soul enters, a new chapter begins, one filled with limitation, confinement, and deep inner awareness. From a subtle seed to a human body. The Shastra explains that the body begins as a tiny, formless essence, a seed of possibility. In the first month, it remains fluid and indistinct. In the second month, it begins to resemble a small bubble or sac. By the third month, the outlines of the head, limbs, and heart emerge. In the fourth month, flesh, blood, and bone begin to strengthen. The 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and ether, combine to shape the body. By the 5th and 6th months, the nervous system and sensory channels awaken. In the 7th and 8th months, the mind becomes sensitive to the external world. By the 9th month, the body is complete. From an invisible point to a complete human form, this entire process is described as a divine orchestration of nature and consciousness. Consciousness and memory in the womb. Here, the Garbha Upanishad reveals something extraordinary. It states that the being in the womb is not unconscious. It is fully aware, more aware than after birth. Why? Because distractions are minimal. The senses are not yet fully active. The mind is inward-facing. In this silence, the soul remembers. It recalls past lives. It recognizes the chain of actions that led to this birth. It understands the cycle of birth and death. The Upanishad says that the unborn child realizes, I am not the body. I am the eternal Atman. This realization arises not through study, but through suffering and reflection. The suffering of the womb. The womb, though protective, is also restrictive. The soul is folded into a cramped space, head bent, limbs compressed, surrounded by darkness. Every movement of the mother affects the child. Every emotion, every meal, every disturbance is felt. The Shastra compares the womb to a tapasya sthala, a place of austerity. In this suffering, the soul turns inward. It reflects. It repents. It sees the impermanence of worldly pleasure and the weight of karma. In one of the most moving passages, the Garbha Upanishad describes the prayer of the unborn soul. The soul prays, O Lord, if you grant me safe birth, if you allow me to enter the world again, I promise to walk the path of Dharma, to remember you, to seek truth, and to free myself from ignorance. This is considered the purest prayer, because it arises from complete helplessness and deep understanding. The 9th month, peak awareness. By the 9th month, consciousness reaches its height. The soul experiences a glimpse of Brahman. It feels divine presence within. It understands, I am eternal. I have taken many bodies. This is a moment of deep clarity. But then comes birth. Birth and the veil of Maya. As the child leaves the womb, nature activates a powerful force, Maya. Sudden light. Cold air. Loud sounds. Sensory overload. The shock is immense. In that instant, the veil of Maya descends. All memories vanish. Past lives are forgotten. The prayers dissolve into silence. The newborn cries, not just from physical pain, but as a symbolic signal, a new journey has begun. Why forgetting is necessary? The Shastra explains that forgetting is mercy. If humans were born with full memory, life would be unbearable. Growth would be impossible. Maya allows the soul to start anew, to learn, choose, and evolve again. The Garbha Upanishad declares that human birth is rare. Only humans can. Reflect on karma. Seek knowledge. Choose liberation. Life is not meant only for pleasure or achievement. Its true purpose is self-realization, to know, I am not the body. I am the Atman. Through Dharma, compassion, truth, and devotion, the soul moves closer to freedom. Modern science explains birth biologically. The Garbha Upanishad explains it spiritually. Interestingly, both agree on gradual development, sensory awareness in later months, influence of the mother's emotions. Science studies the body. The Upanishad studies consciousness. Together, they offer a more complete understanding of life. Friends, this divine wisdom of the Garbha Upanishad is not meant to remain only in ancient manuscripts or Shastra texts. It is meant to awaken remembrance within us. Each time we reflect on where life truly begins, we begin to live with greater awareness, humility, and gratitude. When we understand that our journey started in silence, prayer, and divine order, life itself becomes sacred.